Hello, my name is Robert Mandelbaum, Director of Research Information Services for PKF Hospitality Research. I am pleased to announce the availability of the 2011 edition of Trends in the Hotel Industry. Trends is our annual survey of hotel operating statements from thousands of hotels across the United States. This year's publication is a special one. It marks the 75th anniversary of this annual report. At this time, I'd like to recognize and congratulate all the people within Harris Kerr Forster, Panel Kerr Forster, and PKF Consulting that have been involved in the production of the Trends Report each and every year since 1937. The 2011 Trends Report summarizes the performance of U.S. hotels during the year 2010. After 2 years of declining revenues and profits, U.S. hotels achieved a 4.8% growth in total revenue during 2010, along with a 9.8% increase in profits. All property types enjoyed growth and profitability during 2010, but we did observe differences in profit growth by average daily rate category. In general, the rich got richer in 2010. More often than not, the greatest gains in profitability were achieved by properties with the highest average daily room rates. What impresses us is the way hotels achieved their profit growth. In 2010, revenue growth for our trend sample was driven by a 6.2% increase in occupancy, which offset a 0.1% decline in ADR. From previous research, we know that revenue growth influenced by occupancy gains tends to be less profitable than revenue growth driven by ADR. We also know, based on previous research, that hotels typically struggle to control costs during the early stages of recovery periods, as the amenities, services, and staffing cuts that were made during the recession are reinstated. Therefore, the relatively limited 3.4% growth in expenses that accompanied the 4.8% increase in revenue during 2010 was very impressive, especially compared to the rising costs we observed during the 2003 to 2006 recovery period. How were hotels able to control their costs in 2010? Labor costs are the largest expense item for hotel operators. 46 cents of every dollar spent to operate a hotel goes towards salary, wages, and benefits. Not only are labor costs the largest expense item, but historically they have been the most difficult to control. In 2010, it was management's ability to control labor costs that was the main reason for the limited growth in expenses during the year. Unfortunately, it was the nation's high unemployment rate and resulting lack of pressure on wage rates that contributed to the suppression in labor costs. Management did a commendable job controlling expenses throughout the hotel. While the largest operated departments and all their variable expenses did grow 4.5%, it must be remembered that the number of occupied rooms grew by 6.2%. Thus, expenses, measured on a dollar per occupied room basis, actually declined in 2010, indicative of productivity enhancements and cost controls. Based on our June 2011 Hotel Horizons forecast, total hotel revenues will increase in excess of 7 and 8% in 2011 and 2012. As business volume grows, hotel operating expenses will rise. However, compared to previous recovery periods, expense growth will be relatively moderate. With revenues growing faster than expenses the next few years, we are projecting double-digit growth in unit-level hotel profits in 2012 and 2013. During this time of the year, hotels are preparing their marketing plans and budgets for 2012. As hotel managers sit down and start to project their revenues and expenses and profits for their hotels in 2012, I recommend the purchase of a benchmarker report. Benchmarker reports allow hotel managers to select a custom set of comparable hotels for which they can compare their revenues and expenses. For more information on benchmarker reports, please visit our website at www.pkfc.com/benchmarker. If you want more information about our 2011 Trends in the Hotel Industry report, please visit our website at www.pkfc.com/buy-annual-trends. I wish you the best of success in 2011 and in 2012, as you manage through the upside of the recovery period. Thank you very much for your time.